Smoking can do different, and I'm talking about marijuana. Smoking can do different things for different people. What does it do for you exactly?
Depends what I smoke.
Explain.
I can either become a completely antisocial, paranoid weirdo that'll like go sit in the corner and like not talk to anyone, or it can like it'll calm me down. Like I'm a really high anxiety person, and I have like, I don't like taking pills for my anxiety because they put me to sleep. I'm not like a huge like Xanax person, so I just smoke. Like it just calms me down.
Sometimes marijuana can make people sleepy or fall asleep.
Oh, I'll knock out. So yeah.
But it's a different sleep than maybe a pill.
Yeah, because that pill, I've tried it for a while, but it's like a 6-hour, like, I know that doesn't sound like a long time, but I'm always on the go. So it's like a groggy sleep. So when you wake up, you just feel like a dead weight, like you just want to go back to bed.
Now, favorite strain for you to smoke? A lot of strains out there. What's your absolute favorite?
My absolute favorite strain. I'm going to say...
People would probably guess Mango Kush since that's your name, but...
Right, they do. I like Mango Kush. I like it because the taste. And it's pretty. But I like actually Gorilla Glue and Sour Diesel is like an old classic favorite for me, White Widow. And Blue Dream. I've always liked Blue Dream. It's just not enough of it around.
Do you remember the first time you ever smoked?
Yes.
Take us back to that moment. How old were you?
Oh my God.
What was going on?
It was so bad. The first time I actually got high when I smoked, I was 15, and it was the first day of 10th grade, I think, and I was with my best friend and his brother, and we smoked 3 blunts of Dro. You know, Dro existed back then, and we were at his playground, and I remember we got up, and I took like 10 steps, and I fainted. Yes, I fainted. And I woke up, and I think I was high for like 24 hours. Like, that was wild. That was crazy.
Now, okay, you fainted after the first time you actually got high.
But it was 3 blunts.
Okay, it was 3 blunts.
It was a lot. When I was sitting, I didn't feel like it was that bad.
Did that make you want to not smoke anymore after that? Did you want to like quit this habit? Did you want to
You think I'd be like regular and say no? Part of me didn't want to anymore, and I kind of didn't for like 2 weeks. But I liked how I felt so much when I woke up because I felt like I was like floating on a cloud, and I was like, this is the best feeling ever. So yeah, I did it again. Forever.
Are you addicted to smoking marijuana?
I don't think you can be addicted. I think that I've stopped before, and yes, you do get irritable and grumpy. That's not, like, you can't sit here and act like you don't have mood swings and stuff. But after like a week, it goes away. I don't think it has like addictive like components, but it does kind of alter your mood for a little bit because you're used to it.
Have you ever tried to quit smoking marijuana? Like,
I would not try to quit if you paid me because I have no reason to quit. I have stopped before just when I feel like I don't know what it is with today's strains, like they're like tampered with. They're so strong that I feel like I'm either growing a tolerance. So I'll stop for like 2 weeks on my own with no problem. 2-3 weeks I won't smoke.
do you think they're being tampered with? I've wondered that and questioned that.
I've
to some
questioned
smokers.
it, but like I've also like seen it grown, dried out, rolled up, and I've still gotten that same like, I don't know. I'm suspicious though, because some of it is like so mind-blowing that I don't know if I can't believe it or what's going on.
From my perspective and my opinion, I feel like when people used to smoke maybe 10, 20 years ago, they were able to smoke a blunt of marijuana, put it down, smoke a little bit, put it down. Now I feel like when I do interviews with people about marijuana, the way they talk about it's almost like they can't stop smoking it. They have to have it. That's why I ask if there's an addiction to it or not. And I question, is it something that happened to the strains of marijuana over time from those people 10, 20 years ago that smoked it?
I think you interview some, like, crackheads, because I have never dealt with anybody like that. I have smoked half a blunt and put it down and smoked the other half, like, 30, 40 minutes later. It's, you want to savor the high. Like, you don't want to just, like, kill it and it be so high you can't function and then come down. Like, yeah.
Marijuana can be an expensive habit. Is it for you?
Expensive where? No, because I have my lovely friends that smoke me out. But also, it's like 10 a G now. Like, this isn't 2005 where it's 25 for a loud pack. Like, those are the horror stories I have to tell my kids one day when they're paying $5 a G in the future. Like, the more recreational, like, legalized it gets in states, the cheaper the price is also going down. So, positive.
Do you get the pretty girl discount?
Yeah. I get the ugly girl discount. I get all the discounts. What do you mean?
I'm wondering why. That's probably why it might be less expensive to you versus somebody else.
You know, some people get fed up, though, and they're like, you know what? I've had one homeboy get mad, like, I've been smoking it out for 3 years and blah, blah, blah. He just snapped at me, and I was like, dude, I'll buy it. Like, I just offered. I'm not going to say no. Like, I don't have a problem with buying it. I buy it all the time.
How much do you think you probably spend on it a month? You ever thought about that? Or a year? You ever thought
A year?
about that?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. A day? I would say a week. I don't know, because so many people smoke me out that I could buy an eighth and it'd last me like a few days. But I like to, if I buy it, I'll share real quick. So
I see. What's the longest you went without weed? You ever thought about that?
yeah, I was pretty irritable, actually. I was snapping at everybody. I think it was 2 months.